Oh, what a treat. And this is why you always hear me say go out and support your local quilt shops, because they do all kinds of these fantastic events, classes, workshops, retreats, sew-alongs, tours, all of this stuff. But today, as you know, and I love it when it's all about me, we are at the Wooden Spool Boutique in Odessa, Texas, and I'm putting on a fun trunk show. So I'm going to give you a tour quickly of all of the great Michael Miller basics that they have here for their customers in the show before the whole display gets destroyed. Because look, they're lining up, and she's already got a bundle. She's running away with a bundle. Oh, and Mike is up there, and oh, it's going to be a great day, everybody. Oh, yes, they brought in a bunch of the basics, and my trunk show is all about using the basics, blending them together to tell the story of your theme prints. And we're going to go on a walkabout throughout the shop and see what else they have here in beautiful Odessa, Texas. So we are meeting one of the owners of the Wooden Spool Boutique in Odessa, Texas. And I want to know why you're in my shoes, man. Why are you wearing my flip-flops down
I don't know.
Aren't those my surfer shoes?
That's
I love
that's what they stay.
I love that. Okay, Mr. Adorable Adornments himself, Donnie. And I'm sorry, Marsha, I really know you're the star of the show.
Well.
But I just love Donnie so much, I had to make sure he got in the video for a second.
I love you too.
Oh, there it is. Okay, and with that, that's a wrap, folks. It doesn't get any better than that. Hey, thanks for letting me bring the camera in the shop. Would you give me a quick little tour? I know we've got the trunk show going on this afternoon, and we're going to have a bunch of folks in this weekend, and lots of hugs, lots of smiles and stuff. But I just want everyone on the other side of the camera back at home to get to see your wonderful shop. There are so many great things in here. So
Great. Well, welcome to Wooden Spool Boutique in Odessa, Texas. And I have... all my customers say you need a bigger space, and I don't know how I'd ever find one. I love this space.
I love this space.
The floor. They wanted to take the floor out because they couldn't match it. There's a couple of nicks in it or whatever, and they had it covered with carpet, and when it shines beautiful. But that's, this has been so many things. But I have a great, and I hate my back to the camera.
There you go.
Bunch of Tula Pink. This is her bunch of different stuff, and I'm online at woodenspoolboutique.com.
Wonderful.
And lots of cave stuff, and I got to see him do a trunk show. He's amazing, but it wasn't as long as yours.
I can talk, can't I? I can talk and talk and talk. That's right.
Got some 3-yard kits, if you're familiar with those. Those are so fun. Mm-hmm. Pre-cuts and... the Lizzie Albright stuff, which we haven't done much stuff with, but
Ricky!
I love the fabric. I got to see him when he was unpacking it, and he got so excited, and I fell in love with it.
Right.
And I love just to walk by and pat it.
Right.
But I love the sampler that goes along with it.
Right.
But we have this here, and then all of the fabrics back there. I love the little marshmallows and the little Scotty dog and all that good stuff.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
I love the Australian original Aboriginal art's what it's called. And they take Aboriginal art and they print it onto fabric. Okay. But the fabric has such a wonderful hand to it, and they don't do very many releases. They do 2 releases a year and usually 8 new fabrics in different colorways.
So it's extra special.
Oh, it is, and it's wonderful. And people love it. And there's a book that tells you about all the different symbols in their art. So
can folks get cut yardage from you, or just the kits through the website?
Oh, no. Stuff? Everything in the shop is on our website.
Wonderful.
Most everything. There's a few things that are freight intensive that we don't ship.
Sure.
But other than that, yes, everything. And we ship all over.
Right.
And this is our AccuQuilt room.
I love the AccuQuilt stuff.
I do too. And I use it. We didn't get everything put away before you got here, but we got this redone, and we've got a couple of machines that we sell. And but I don't know. My favorite spot is in behind my quilting machine or behind my sewing machine.
Right.
Yeah. And this is our, well, we have all of the Michael Miller stuff, which I think you said you already got.
I'm glad I got the footage earlier because it doesn't look the same anymore.
It doesn't. We've had our first.
We sold through some stuff, hon. We did. It was
And then,
good.
yeah, back in here, this
the
is
patriotics.
usually our Christmas,
Okay.
our classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So we have tables in here with chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a Quilt of Valor shop.
Wonderful. Thank you for
And-
that.
Yes, and we are, I thank you for all the veterans that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And this year I'm also in the local quilt guild, and we are awarding 38 Quilts of Valor in October at our quilt show.
Oh, that's going to be incredible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to be there. This is my thread room.
It's
Got
beautiful.
glide, and I like glide to use in my long arm, so that's that. And then we've got R-fill, some pre-wound bobbins, serger stuff. And behind you, I just got some pearl cotton 8 to do big thread quilting. I don't know if they're familiar with that or not. I'm sure
Now, are
they
they going to run it through the machine?
Nope, that's
They're
a
gonna run it by
hand
hand.
thing.
Okay, I've seen some machines will actually take a pearl
Yes.
cotton up to 8, I
You're
believe,
right.
but I'm not sure if it was 8 or. Oh, I am right.
Right.
Yay!
Yeah, you are right. Now, some of the R-fill we have is a thicker, it's a size 12, but it's still not as big as this.
Right.
But you just use it, and it's beautiful. I saw, in fact, the color wheel that you showed earlier
From So Colorful.
from So Colorful. Somebody had a Sashiko machine and quilted around the outside. It was
Incredible,
beautiful.
I bet. That is wonderful.
So we've got quilting rulers and
I saw you had a bunch of creative grids as well.
yes, a Creative Grids wall.
Right.
Probably I have probably the most of any of the quilt shops locally.
I
But
really
people
like their
know they
stuff.
can come in and quilt. I've got pre-cuts and patterns, and I have a whole nother room of novelty stuff. And my long arm quilt, you have to see the color of this. I use a Gamel.
I love the custom purple. I was hoping
Yes.
you'd tell me how it became purple gamel for us.
Yes. Well, it was the year that we bought it. We went to market that year. It was before the shop was open. And we knew, well, I knew, we went to specifically buy a long arm. And that year at market, the special was you got to choose 2 or 3 different colors. One was blue, one was purple, one was red. And we got purple.
It's beautiful.
I'm surprised we didn't get lime green.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like
And then
it.
we've got lots of books here, and along with some of our fat quarter bundles, and the fat quarters are all over the shop.
Well, you've got to have them. That way people are very inspired when they come in.
Well, and they're great to grab and go, and sometimes you can make a whole quilt. I mean, there's patterns. But then we have a wall with gifts and special things, and that little bear on that shelf is one my mother gave me.
This one here.
Right before I opened the shop, and she's been gone almost a year. Oh, we'd love to see you when you're traveling. Stop by, but it's woodenspoolboutique.com is the website. We have a Facebook page. It's Wooden Spool Boutique. That's the only thing that goes right?
I think so.
I think so.
Are you
Anyway,
doing any kind of live events on Facebook? Do you have a schedule or anything like that?
We were, but we haven't been. I was sick toward the first of the year anyway. We have not been doing them as much as we had, but we always have skinny bolts for sale at the end of the lives, and it's $5 a yard for the rest of the bolt. We try to choose fabric that's less than 3 yards.
Gotcha. That's
So,
fun.
and our hours are basically 10 to 6, Tuesday through Thursday, and Friday we close at 5, Saturday we close at 4.
Gotcha.
So everything in here, like I said, is available online.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you for being here. And if you're ever in Odessa, Texas, stop by and see us. And until we meet again, happy quilting.
Wow, you are still there. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of the video. I know, I get a little long-winded sometimes. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you check out a few of the other ones we've created. I think they're terrific. And of course, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified. I don't want you to miss a moment of the fun. Stay safe and happy sewing.